The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network. This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Now 5-5. Top of the key, three-pointers up and in! It's a 10-1 Carson-Newman scoring run.
We're getting you set for game day with the countdown to tip-off, powered by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing laser-focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service-built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
For the second time in 4 years, some hardware coming back to Mossy Creek.
Now, here's the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watrang.
Hello once again, everybody, and welcome to Holt Fieldhouse as we get set for tip-off here from Holt. It is Carson-Newman and Mars Hill getting ready to take flight on this Wednesday evening in the 74th all-time meeting between these two programs. Carson-Newman has dominated the series, 10 consecutive wins in 17 of the last 18. They have routed the Lions of late. Can they do the same here tonight? They're going to have to do so with an undermanned crew. Just 8 active players for this one. Injuries, health, other issues for Carson-Newman. In this game, they'll have just 8 bodies available at their disposal against the Mars Hill team coming off of their first win of the season. They took down Lincoln Memorial on Saturday, 61-59. This is the AC Countdown to Tip-Off, brought to you by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Service you can trust, value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, we're AEC member-owned and service-driven. The Lady Eagles have had to come from behind in 2 of their last 3 ball games. And that Wise game was a nip-and-tuck ball game there in the third. It's been the second half that's been big. How does Carson-Newman get off to a good start? And what is the key here against this Mars Hill club? We're going to have that answer and more with Coach Mike Mincy as we sit down to chat when we come back on the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Our pregame conversation with head coach Mike Mincy heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Time to check in with the Lady Eagles head coach. Here's Mike Mincy alongside the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watrang.
We're back on the AAC countdown to tip-off, getting set for tip-off here. It's Carson-Newman in their final home game of the 2021 calendar year. Speaking with Coach Mike Mincy as we get prepared for this matchup. Coach, Mars Hill begins and ends with Deja Marshall. She's one of the best players that this league has to offer. She has 6 double-doubles already this season. She's had some good games against you as well. Despite being shorthanded, how do you try to handle her size, her length, and her skill set?
It's about trying to find the right matchup for us. And, at this point, we haven't necessarily gotten that far, but we know Deja's a really good player. She's a good athlete, and she's capable of putting up a big number on any given night. So we just got to make sure that whoever's guarding her or whatever scheme we come up with, we got to try to limit her as best we can.
There's perhaps a time, and it wasn't too long ago, a few weeks ago, where you were pretty deep. You had a lot of different options, and a game like this perhaps could be one of those where you pad the stats. We talked on Saturday that at this point, every game seems to be a grind right now. What's going to be a key to putting together a full 40 minutes here against Mars Hill?
Well, one of the things that I've talked with you quite a bit about is just trying to get off to a better start. Obviously, against Newberry, we missed 2 point-blank layups in the start of the game, or at least in the first quarter. We had some ill-advised turnovers, and we're just not coming out of the gates the way we would want. And certainly with Mars Hill, you don't want to get in a situation like that to where, they're leading at the end of the first quarter or whatever. And it's really not even who we're about to play. It's more about us that we just haven't gotten off the good starts. It's been something that we preach about, we talk about a lot, and we just get stagnant offensively. Eventually we get it going, clearly, but on Wednesday night against Mars Hill, we're certainly going to try to come out with a little bit more intensity on the offensive end and not so much stagnation.
Speaking with Carson-Newman coach Mike Mincy, getting set for tip-off here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. It's the Lady Eagles against the Lions. And, Coach, we've talked about some of the differences with this year's group, wanting to get to the free throw line a little bit more. Well, I looked this up. You are currently on a stretch right now of 5 consecutive games where you've made 5 or fewer three-pointers. That has not happened since your second season. The longest stretch in your career came in your first season. You had 6 straight where you didn't make more than 5 three-pointers in a game. I'll ask it this way. Is it safe to say that as of right now, this team is not a three-point shooting team?
If you look at the numbers, you can certainly say that. And sometimes it's hard. I look at other teams, and you can look at their stats, and you might think, well, they're not a great three-point shooting team, but maybe they haven't gotten their groove yet. Like the kid, number 12 at Newberry. We knew she was a good shooter from years past, and then she hadn't obviously shot very well this year, but then she comes out against us and made as many threes in one game as she had made all year. We have capable of three-point shooters. Sometimes they're reluctant to shoot it, and then sometimes we're just not making shots. But we do have some kids that like to go inside, whether it be by the entry to one of our posts or whether it's off the drive to get close to the rim or draw fouls. And so I really can't fault our kids for wanting to drive and not take a 22-foot shot and be able to go in there and get something with a much higher percentage. And certainly we're doing a really good job at this point in time of drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line. And I feel like that's one of the ways that you can win games, whether you're home or away.
I'll swing it back into maybe a more positive light after that last question, in the sense with your team right now, you're sitting in a spot, despite everything that you've endured from an injury perspective, where you're 2 games away from ending this semester in a position, potentially 1 game back if some things fall your way, maybe even in a tie for first place for the conference standings right now. What's the key for your team over the next 80 minutes of basketball to ensure that you end this semester strong as you try to get healthy for next semester?
Well, that's the thing. We've endured different things with the loss of some key pieces, but it's been a good lesson for the players that we have on our roster in terms of how we recruit. We're trying to get the best players we possibly can, and we might have our 10th or 11th or 12th man that's not getting a ton of minutes. Maybe they could go somewhere else and get a lot more minutes. But they're here, and I think what has allowed us to kind of grind through some of these last few games is that even though we don't have our full roster and we can't play the way that maybe we did at the very beginning, we still have the next man up mentality. And I think we saw that at Newberry, where, Goforth, who's number one on our plus-minus chart, goes down. Now we've got both of our top plus-minus chart guys, in Torrey Rutherford and Taylor Goforth, not available to play. You shorten your bench. You got to shorten or change your style of play a little bit, and you can still come out with a victory. Now, we got 2 games left. We got a pretty short bench going into the Mars Hill game and Limestone game, but I feel confident that we're going to get good minutes out of the ones, obviously, that carry a lot of minutes, and those that are coming off the bench, because we're going to need them to do that. And a couple of them, like Michaela Alvey, for example, didn't play a ton at Newberry. We need big minutes out of her. I was really proud of how Abby came off the bench and gave us solid minutes, kind of kick-started us there in the fourth quarter to pull away a victory at Newberry.
Coach, appreciate the time. Best luck tonight.
Thank you, Michael.
That's Carson-Newman coach Mike Mincy. We're back with the starters in the play-by-play. It's Carson-Newman and Mars Hill for the 74th all-time meeting coming up next on the Eagle Sports Network.
Building a new home? AEC can help. Build an all-electric home with an electric heat pump, an electric water heater, an electric range, and an electric washer and dryer. AEC's certified energy inspector will provide expert advice during construction and a complete home inspection upon finish. Before the drywall is in place, call AEC at 865-719-8322. AEC. We're power with purpose.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
We're getting closer to tip-off.
Price picks it up, and Carson-Newman is the South Atlantic Conference Tournament champions.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear, shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shopseeandeagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. Shopseeandeagles.com. Welcome back to the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off. We're moments away from Carson-Newman taking on Mars Hill. It's been all Lady Eagles of late. Carson-Newman has won each of the last 10. They've crested triple digits in 4 of the last 8, and they've won by at least 19 during this winning streak. Carson-Newman, just 8 players available to Coach Mike Mincy as we take a look at the starters for Coach Mincy. Same group as he ran out there on Saturday. This is the most popular starting 5 that he's had this year out of the 7 that he's run out there. 4th time this season. This crew will be together. The senior, Addison Bird, will lead us off. 10 points per game this year. Now one of 4 players for Carson-Newman averaging in double figures on the season. Joined by Campbell Penland and Skylar Boshears. Lindsey Taylor and Braylon Weichel wrap it up. Taylor won her 2nd Conference Player of the Week honor earlier this week after a dominating effort against the Wise Cavaliers and the Newberry Wolves. And Weichel, 19 points per game, continues to lead the league in scoring. Mars Hill on the other side at 1-8, coming off their first win of the year, will line up like this. Porcelain Goldsboro, Kataya Foggy, Deja Marshall, a second-team all-conference pick, Zayna Boyd, and Emily Novick, coached by Brianna Clark in her third season. 7 wins, 50 losses in her time at Mars Hill in her third season. We're just about ready for basketball here from Holt. We'll step out for a break. When we come back, we'll have the starters in the play-by-play action. It's Carson-Newman and Mars Hill getting ready for action here on the AC Countdown to Tip-Off on the Eagle Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Okay, let's see. Carson-Newman University. It's been around since 1851. A beautiful campus, amazing student life, world-class accredited academics, competitive athletic programs, a Christian perspective, a top 10 best value school. They give $48 million in financial aid every year, and I get a free scholarship when I enroll. Looks like I've found the perfect place.
This is Carson-Newman women's basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Weichel gets to the right block, takes a little bit of contact, kisses it off the glass, and one.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, the Carson-Newman Chick-fil-A, by ShopCNEagles.com, the Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, the Tennessee National Guard, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, Quality Suites, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen. Now back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watrang.
We welcome you back to Old Fieldhouse as we're just about ready to light the candle here as Carson-Newman takes on Mars Hill. Lions have lost 26 consecutive road games. It's the second longest streak in the entire country. They haven't won a conference road contest since February of 2018. Take a look at the uniform rundowns today, brought to you by Domino's, the official pizza of Carson-Newman. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 with your CNID. That's Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Mars Hill trots out in the road blue uniforms, royal blue uniform, tops and bottoms. A solid white stripe down the side of each uniform top, and then a little half circle down the side of each short in white. Mars Hill across the chest, numbers on the front and the back, written in white with yellow trim. Carson-Newman on the other side, they have the home white uniforms tonight. Carson written on top of the number, Newman below that, written in navy with orange trim. Numbers on the front and the back, written in orange with navy trim. The tricolor navy, orange, navy waistband and collars here in this basketball game for these Lady Eagles that are starting to catch fire again, won 4 consecutive and trying to get to the finish line of the first semester, not just with wins, but to stay healthy. I mentioned 8 players available for Mike Mincy. There's no Harley Smith. She started a practice for the Lady Eagles. Don't expect her back until January 5th against Coker. Tori Rutherford, she is on the shelf right now. They hope to have her back at the start of the second semester. Katie Bean also on the sideline for Mike Mincy, and Taylor Goforth coming off of that ankle injury. She's in a boot. They don't expect it to be as bad as they originally might have thought, but certainly she will benefit from the few weeks off with Christmas break coming up. Carson-Newman gets this game. They travel to Limestone, and then they get 17 days off to try to get healthy. The question is, do they enter 10-2? And 8-1 in the league, right on the doorstep of first place in the conference. or does Mars Hill or Limestone nip Carson-Newman in the backside here to end the opening semester? Mars Hill's improved, 1-8 on the season, but they beat Lincoln Memorial. Clutch free throws and a steal from Zayna Boyd. Won that game for the Lions, and we're ready to light this one. Boyd in the circle. She's joined by Taylor, the conference player of the week. Swipes at it, but it's won by Boyd. Picked up by Novick, and Mars Hill gets the first possession of the ball game. Coming right to left in those blue uniforms, man-to-man defense. Marshall around a screen, hands it off Novick. Sprinting down the right side of the paint, throwing it out to the right corner, and Foggy out to Novick, swings it over to the left-hand side. Goldsboro down left side of the paint, hangs, right-hand shot, doesn't drop. Offensive rebound, juggles off of a couple bodies. Picked up by Boyd, and she puts it back in with the left hand. Half minute in, Lions on top. Quickly at the other end, Boshears on the right wing, lobs a toss underneath for Taylor, a catch and a shoot from the right block, and the fourth most efficient player in the country dropping it in. 2 apiece, 9:18 to go here in the opening quarter. Nearly an intercept. Bird will step in front after the deflection, pick it up, throw it to the middle of the floor. Boshears dribbles to the right side of the lane. Right-hand runner spins off the window and slices through the cord. 4-2, Carson-Newman on top, 60 seconds in. Goldsboro able to break Carson-Newman's 2-2-1 full court pressure. She gives a give and go on the right wing. Foggy throws it right back to her. One dribble and a layup in for Goldsboro. 4 apiece, 70 seconds into the game. Right corner, Boshears tosses underneath. Taylor again on the right block, an easy catch. Wide open underneath and puts it in. 6-2, Carson-Newman on top. 8:40 to go first period. In the backcourt, Goldsboro able to break the pressure, lose the basketball. It's picked up by Weichel. 4-on-1 the other way. Weichel bounce pass, left block, left hand running layup from Bird. An 8-2 Carson-Newman run to open up an 8-4 lead. In the backcourt, Marshall with it for Mars Hill, the lone all-conference pick on this roster, second teamer a year ago. To the front court comes the Lions on the right wing. Goldsboro now sprints to the middle of the paint, hangs in the air, puts a shot up. It's stuffed by Penland. She comes away with it. 5-on-4 as Goldsboro still in the paint at the other end. Weichel right wing, shovels it over to Boshears. She sprints to the middle of the lane. Little right-hand teardrop, and the first miss of the game for Carson-Newman on its 5th try. Goldsboro leaks out the other way, gets to the right block, and then Weichel had a rejection, but the official is calling a foul on the conference player of the year. That will send Goldsboro to the free throw line. Goldsboro has made 75% of her foul shots so far this season. Carson-Newman leads it by an 8-4 tally. Lady Eagles have made 4 of 5. Lions have made 2 of 4 here to begin this year. And Goldsboro going to the line to shoot a pair. Mars Hill this season, in terms of offense, the lowest scoring team in the conference, 55 points per basketball game on the year. And the first foul shot rim shy from Goldsboro, just her 4th miss of the year. Mars Hill also shoots 34% from the field. That's the 3rd worst margin in the league. Second foul shot rips through the nylon, and it's 8-5. Carson-Newman on top by 3, 7:55 to go in the opening period. Weichel tosses it to the right block. Taylor kicking it out. Bird left point. Swings it left corner. Penland a catch and shoot. Wide open look. It's halfway down and out. Offensive rebound, Bird. She grabs it on the left block, stuffs it back in with the right hand. It's a 10-5 lead. Weichel takes it out of the hands of Goldsboro on the left block. Misses the layup because she's fouled by Porcelain Goldsboro, the junior out of Chester, South Carolina. And free throws coming here for Braylon Weichel. Hannah Barr, the Tusculum transfer, replaces Goldsboro in the lineup, and Braylon Weichel at the charity stripe. 84% on the year. That's 5th best in the conference. She gets 2 shots here. Weichel inching up the ladder of the all-time scoring list as she puts in the first foul shot. Needs now 4 points to tie Data Caldwell to get into the top 20 all-time, and she's 13 points away from Ashley Kyle for 19th. She hits the second foul shot. It's 12-5, Carson-Newman on top. 7:37 to go in the first quarter, and then Mars Hill throws the ball to this near left sideline that's deflected out of play. 12-5, Carson-Newman on top after the first 2 points were scored by the Lions. This is a 12-3 Carson-Newman scoring run. Near left sideline, Marshall spins around, throws it right-hand side, and breaking the press is Kyla Daniels. She sprints to the middle of the paint, lobs to the left corner, and Novick, a right-to-left crossover, gets shut down and throws it back out Marshall. She's been quieter this year than she was last. Pulls up for a left-wing jump shot. It misses short iron and then off the backboard. Picked up by Addison Bird in a 12-5. Carson-Newman lead. 7-10 to play in the opening quarter. Boshears is pushed by Marshall, and Marshall picks up Her first personal foul. Well, Carson-Newman is 7th in the country in free throw attempts. They draw a boatload of fouls. They also have made the 7th most free throws in the nation as well, a 70% free throw shooting team. Boshears on a backdoor cut after the inbound, misses the layup, gets her own miss, creates some space, misses again. Bird can't collect it. The ball's loose in the corner. Novick picks it up, shovels it over the bar, and a foul is whistled on Addison Bird. Wide open layup for Boshears, and she missed it. Carson-Newman 5 of 9 from the floor, 56% to start the game, and a 12-5 lead in the pocket with 6:54 to play in the opening frame. Mars Hill 2 of 5 from the field. They've turned it over 3 times. In the backcourt and lobbing it into the front court. Daniels to Marshall left side. Shovels it over. Novick, 15-foot mid-range left wing jump shots too strong. Bird with a rebound. Able to save it in as she towed the baseline to Penland. Penland will sprint front court against man-to-man defense with a 7-point lead and 6.5 to go in the first frame. Weichel left wing, throws it underneath. Taylor bodies against Novick and shoves in a left-hand shot. 6 points for Lindsey Taylor. 14-5, Carson-Newman's lead, 14-3 scoring run. To the front court comes Barr, and she steps out of bounds on this near left sideline. Another turnover for Mars Hill. A little 6-0 Carson-Newman spurt here over the last 80 seconds. And a 9-point lead, trying to get their first double-digit margin of the game. Mars Hill scored the game's first deuce. It's been all Lady Eagles since, leading at 14-5, shooting 60%. Weichel, a one-hand pass to the front court, is intercepted by Marshall. She dribbles down the right side of the lane, misses the layup, but does draw a foul, and Marshall will head to the free throw line. They call this foul on Campbell Penland, who picks up her first. And it sends Marshall to the charity stripe. Marshall just a 54% foul shooter. Last year, she put up as many as 33 in a game. This year, she only has 2 games with 20-plus points. Free throws here from Marshall. First toss on the way. She slides it through the cylinder, and she gets one more opportunity. The team's leading scorer this season, averaging 14-plus a game with her first points of the day. 14-6, 6:06 to go in the opening period. Carson-Newman on top. Lady Eagles have already scored 6 points off of turnover and a dozen points in the paint. The other 2 came at the line. Marshall bending the knees, uses the right hand to throw it up at the rim, missing it shy, and a foul is whistled on Mars Hill. They call it on Zayna Boyd, the Barton transfer, who was in some big-time matchups last year, advancing to the regional final in this gym against Belmont Abbey, is now with Mars Hill, a team that's won just 1 of 9 games to begin the year. Into the front court, Bird tosses out Penland, lobs it underneath, drop-stepping, Taylor spinning around to her right shoulder, but traveling with the basketball as she was making her move, and a turnover for Taylor. 14-6, Carson-Newman on top. Mars Hill hasn't hit a shot from the floor in nearly 3 minutes. In the backcourt, and a traveling violation. Daniels gets trapped by Weichel and Boshears and took too many steps. Carson-Newman spreading the wealth early. 4 of the 5 starters have scored. Penland the only one that has not. 14-6, 5:52 to go in the opening frame. Baseline inbound to the left of the hoop from Boshears. Looks for Penland on the right side, now throws it out. Weichel left wing. Jabs right, dribbles left, hands to Taylor. Gives right back to Weichel. She sprints down the right side of the lane, shovels in, takes a little contact as she slid through a defender, missed the layup, but does draw the foul, and Hannah Barr commits her first. Well, interesting situation right now for Carson-Newman, a team that was a couple of years ago on the verge of breaking the all-time three-point record, has gone 5 consecutive games with 5 or fewer three-pointers. That is the longest stretch without 5 or more three-pointers since 2012-2013. The longest in Mike Mincy's tenure was 6 games back in his first season of November 30th to January 4th of his first year. A steal off of the inbound after 2 made free throws from Weichel. Boshears sticks it out on the right block. All Lady Eagles right now, an 18-4 scoring run. Into the front court, the Lady Eagles have opened up a 12-point lead, largest of the day at 18-6. 5.5 to go in the first. Barr left of the circle will set up the offense against man-to-man defense. Crosses over right to left, uses a screen, stops in the lane, pivots, tosses it out. Daniels, a right wing three-pointer, nearly banked it in. It shovels off the front of the rim, though, and it's picked up by Taylor. Weichel sprinting all the way to the front court, hesitates. Nice little hesitation The old Michael Jordan move. You dribble to the right baseline. You fake like you're going back out to midcourt. You dribble back to the baseline and stick it in with the left hand. Weichel with points, and the lead is 14 at 20-6. 4:55 to go in the opening period. Bounce pass out for Marshall. Marshall tosses underneath. Boyd, that is a tough fall-away runner. She was on the left block, fading towards the baseline, misses the shot. Bird dribbles front court after the rebound. Hands it off Penland. Catch and shoot. Wide open. Look at a three. And Penland ripples the rope from long range. The margin has hit 17. It is a 9-0 Carson-Newman scoring run. It is a 17-point advantage right now for Carson-Newman. All Lady Eagles here in the opening frame. Can they keep the pedal to the metal on an electric night so far here at Mossy Creek? We find out when we come back. 23-6, 4:32 to go first period here on the Eagle Sports Network.
And Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Back here to Holt Fieldhouse, where it has been a very, very good Carson-Newman start to this contest. The Lady Eagles getting points across the board. All 5 starters have scored, and now the bench gets their opportunity. 4:30 to go in the first frame and a 23-6 lead. 9 unanswered for the Lady Eagles. Marshall tosses it out of bounds. Another turnover. 7 giveaways for Morris Hill. Carson-Newman has already scored 10 points off of those miscues. Just 8 players available to Mike Mincy in this game, so Weichel and Penland stay out there. Wilson and Alvey and Pierce all enter the fray. Top of the key, Penland works around a screen from Pierce, throws it to a cutting Alvey. Right back to Penland, top of the key. She dribbles left of the circle, throws back Alvey right of the circle. Alvey gives Weichel, gets a running start to her left, stops at the top of the key, throws up a three-pointer, and shreds the strings from long distance. 12-0 Carson-Newman run. Quickly the other way. Novick loses the basketball on the right block. Gives it over to Boyd. Boyd misses a fall-away shot left block. Pierce influenced it. One of the top shot blockers in the league. 3rd in the conference. Quickly the other end. Pierce travels. Penland found her on the right block, and Pierce just couldn't quite gather herself. Mars Hill hasn't scored in over 2 minutes, and Carson-Newman has used that as a chance to score 12 straight. Lions have also missed 7 consecutive field goals. The lead is 20 with 3:48 to go in the first. 26-6. Into the front court comes Hannah Barr across the timeline. Sprints to the free throw line, hoists up her jumper, misses it, rattling it out front of the rim. Offensive rebound, Boyd. She dribbles around the paint, flows to the left side of the lane, misses a left-hand shot off the glass, no rim. Picked up by Penland. Carson-Newman ball ahead by 20. Weichel, top of the key, stepping into another three-pointer. That's too strong. Offensive rebound, Weichel. She dribbles once, gets into the lane, misses a teardrop. Ball is back tapped out, picked up by Barr. Lobs forward, Daniels all the way to the right block. Gets it stripped out of bounds by Penland. Good hustle defense by Campbell Penland. And Carson-Newman's lead continues to be 20. Well, think about this. After Mars Hill scored the game's first 2 points of the game, 26-4, Carson-Newman on top. Lady Eagles have dominated the last few meetings, 38, 52, 60, and 63 here at home. At 63, Carson-Newman put up 118 to torrid pace here early as Marshall catches off the inbound and sticks in a jump shot. Marshall with 3 points in the game, team's leading scorer. 26-8, 3 minutes to go in the first. Weichel right wing, throws it underneath. Pierce right block, puts a shot up, and draws a foul on Boyd, who has picked up her second personal foul, and now over the limit. And Pierce will head to the free throw line. Pierce has not made a foul shot this season. You have to go back to the mid-portion of last year, the last time that she stroked home a free throw. a career 39% free throw shooter, puts the first one up, misses it short iron and wide right. 26-8. Carson-Newman leads this game with 2:58 to go in the first, and Pierce drops in the second one. Her first made free throw of the year to make it 27-8. Penland will get a break, as will Weichel. Boshears and Bird are back out there at a 27-8 margin with 2:58 to go in the first. Marshall to fire the basketball in, gives it over to Barr. Barr to Marshall. Throws it along the far right sideline in Goldsboro. Goldsboro struggling to find some empty teammates, and now picks out Marshall, who streaks to the free throw line. Kicks it out right wing. Novick heaves up a three-pointer. That's way too strong. Alvey there to secure the rebound on the left side of the lane. Gives it to Wilson, and here comes Carson-Newman ahead by 19. 2:36 to play in the opening period. Alvey tosses underneath Pierce. Pierce back out Boshears. Boshears gets a running start. Gives it right of the circle to Wilson. Tossing it back underneath Pierce. Gives to Bird. Bird loses possession of it. Picked up by Goldsboro. Her pass is deflected right back to her, so Goldsboro slides into the lane, slaloms through, misses a teardrop short. Rebound in the hands of both Sydney Pierce and Trinity Barkley. It's a held ball. Possession arrow favors Carson-Newman. Lady Eagles 10 of 16 from the floor so far. Lions are 3 of 16. And Carson-Newman on top right now, 27-8. Pierce will get a breather. Taylor is back in there for Carson-Newman. Lady Eagles on top 27-8. If you're wondering right now what the most points Carson-Newman has scored in a quarter this season, that came in the third quarter against Tusculum. They put up 37 in that basketball game. To the front court comes Skylar Boshears as she dribbles right, hands it off Bird. Bird tosses it out. Alvey swings it left wing Wilson. Wilson dribbling a couple times as she looks underneath. Lob underneath for Bird. Good ball fake, and she draws a foul on the floor. But Mars Hill over the limit will send Bird to the free throw line. The whistle goes on Maddie Gilly. It is her first. And as I mentioned, they are over the limit. So Bird to the free throw line. 1:58 to go in the opening period. Carson-Newman has cooled slightly, more in terms of volume than anything else. And Bird to the charity stripe, 70% on the year. First free throw on the way, and that one goes through. I mentioned the fact Carson-Newman's been to the line significantly more. Well, that's evident by what Addison Bird has done at the free throw line. Typically a player that doesn't get there very frequently. These were attempts 21 and 22. That's the second most of her career for any season so far, and this is her 5th season. She makes the second, 29-8, 1:53 to go in the first. Working her way to the right-hand side is Barr. Right-hand pass into the front court, Marshall. Marshall working on the right wing, fires right corner. Gilly wants a three. She cans it. Gilly, 23 points in 26 minutes against LMU, had 49 in her first 8 games of the year. But a good stroke there. Quickly at the other end, Taylor on the right block, misses the shot. Loose ball underneath the bucket, and a traveling violation called on the Lions. After Gilly grabbed the rebound, she was barreled into. They don't call a foul, just the travel. 1:29 to play in the opening quarter. It's been all Carson-Newman. Despite Mars Hill scoring the first points of the day, Lady Eagles have been in control. 29-11, 18-point lead. It's been as many as 21. Boshears tosses it out towards the top of the key. Bird lobs it underneath for Taylor. Dribbles left. Stops on the left block. Spins one in off the window and one. The foul is on Trinity Barkley. That is her first. Already the 7th foul whistled on Mars Hill, and Taylor back to the free throw line. 8 points already for Taylor. 52% free throw shooter on the year. Gets a friendly roll. Left side of the rim off the backboard. Glances off the right side of the orange and puts it in. 32-11. 21-point lead, matching the largest of the day. Marshall into the front court. Tosses over left-hand side. Barkley, one dribble. Puts a shot up and draws a foul against Taylor. Taylor just a little greedy there. Threw the left hand down, and an easy call for the officiating crew with 1:15 to play in the opening quarter. So Barkley will head to the free throw line, just 1 of 2 at the charity stripe so far this season. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals the Lakeway region can offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen is the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. First one from Barkley's too strong. She gets another crack at it here with her team down by 3 touchdowns. Second foul shot, again too strong, and the rebound hauled in by Abby Wilson. Carson-Newman on top by 21. 32-11 with the ball in the front court. 1:08 to play first frame. Boshears dribbles to the right side of the lane and bounces it off of her right knee out of bounds. Fifth turnover of the game for Carson-Newman, but it has not haunted them. They have a 16-1 advantage in points off of turnovers. Marshall to fire it in. Gives it to the backcourt. A 2-2-1 full court pressure from Carson-Newman. Right-hand side, Goldsboro. Goldsboro thinking, still pondering as she dribbles back, and then throws it to the middle of the floor. Gilly bounces it to the right baseline. Barkley thought about a step-back jumper. Instead, fires it out. Gilly atop of the key three. She hits another one. Was 3 of 5 from deep against LMU, and she's hit 2 in this game over the last couple minutes. Carson-Newman's lead shrinks to 18, 32-14, 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. Bird in the right corner, dribbling left, looking underneath for Taylor. Taylor not great post position, and Carson-Newman working around the perimeter before giving Taylor left side of the lane. She dribbles all the way to the left block and puts in a right-hand shot off the glass. First player in double figures. She has 11. The lead is back to 20 at 34-14, and then Boshears a pilfer, and a foul is whistled on Goldsboro after Boshears with a perfect pocket-picking situation, and the second on Goldsboro. And now it sends Boshears to the line. Carson-Newman is 8 of 9 at the charity stripe. Boshears is at 83% on the season. And she'll take a pair here for Skylar Boshears. The all-conference selection drops in the first now. 5 for Boshears. Carson-Newman has spread the wealth fairly evenly early, with Taylor leading the way with 11. One more coming here for the junior from La Follette. Free throw up. That shreds the strings. It's 36-14. 17 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Bounce pass front court. Gilly tosses it left corner. Barkley a jump shot. Air ball. Tapped out of bounds by Gilly. Well, Carson-Newman has a chance to get their most points in a quarter if they can put in a bucket here. They had 37 against Tusculum in the third quarter in that blowout over the Pioneers on November 17th. Bird inbounds Wilson. The clock hits 10 as she's still in the backcourt, far left side. 7-6. Wilson throws it forward. Boshears 4 and 3. It's a turnover. Picked up Marshall. Dribbles to the three-point arc, left of the circle. Tosses up a three-pointer and connects from long range. And Mike Mincy will not be happy about that closure to the opening half. Marshall connects from distance, and Carson-Newman's lead is 19 points after 10 minutes. Lady Eagles are stroking it at 63% in the ball game. They actually call it a two-pointer. So it's 36-16 after 10 minutes of play. Can Carson-Newman keep this thing rolling? We find out next here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Carson-Newman getting the job done in the paint right now in this game. Already 20 points on the blocks for Mike Mincy's crew. And also getting to the line with a high volume. 10 of 11 at the charity stripe in this contest so far for the Lady Eagles. So Carson-Newman, after 10 minutes, a 36-16 start to this basketball game. It is their largest lead in a half, in the first half at any point this season. Their largest lead at halftime was 16 against Aiken. They ended up winning that game going away. 36-16, 9:54 to play in the first half. Top of the key on the left wing. It goes to Goldsboro. Swings to the left corner. Marshall. Mars Hill basketball. Out of the timeout. Right corner Barr stopping. Now dribbling back left. Throwing it to Marshall. Right of the circle. Hoists up a jump shot. And connects again. Deep jumper from Marshall. She has 7 in the game. And it's 36-18 with 9.5 to play in the first half. Here comes Penland to the front court for Carson-Newman. Tosses it, Bird, left corner. She pulls the trigger on a three-pointer. Doesn't get a friendly roll. Penland, though, taps it out of the hands of a Mars Hill player. Bird is right there on the spot from 7 feet away, left side of the lane to drop in a deuce. 38-18, 9:16 to go in the first half. Marshall to break the pressure, dribbling along the left side of the lane against Bird's man-to-man pressure. Hands it back off to Barr, who travels with the basketball after she picked it up. And a turnover for Mars Hill. 11 giveaways already for the Lions. That's been a big issue. They average 21 turnovers per game. Carson-Newman on top, 38-18, leading it by 20. Their largest lead has been 22. They can match that or break it here on this trip. Instead, the ball goes underneath. A missed layup from Taylor, and then it's poked out of play by Penland off of the rebound attempt. Well, Carson-Newman missing some good chances underneath. If you remember on Saturday against Newberry, they led by 7 with 3.5 to go, just couldn't close the half. Trying to play a full 40 minutes in this game. Marshall dribbling across the timeline, throws it to the left-hand side. Goldsboro pulled up 15-foot jump shot left wing. It's an air ball, and Bird collects it off of one bounce on the right baseline. Tosses it forward, Boshiers. Boshiers getting into the lane, hesitating, putting a shot up, and drawing a foul. Maddie Gilly is called for her second personal foul, and it sends Boshiers to the line. Well, you like the aggression right now for Carson-Newman to try to get to the free throw line. Lady Eagles have not made 30-plus foul shots since 2020. They haven't made 40 or more since 1984. But right now they're on that pace. 10 made free throws in the opening 10 minutes. And right back at the line less than 90 seconds into the second stanza. First free throw from Boshiers with the right hand. Spins through. She gets another crack at it. Boshiers 3 of 3 at the stripe so far. Carson-Newman as a team 11 of 12. Boshiers with 7, and one more coming up here for the junior. And the right-hand shot is up there, and it goes halfway down and pops out the front of the rim. Marshall the rebound, and Carson-Newman gets right back into its pressure. Goldsboro, though, catches after Marshall throws it. Kicks it to the right corner for a Daniels three-pointer that's wide right. Picked up by Addison Bird. Here comes Carson-Newman, leading it 39-18 with 8:18 to play in the first half. Weichel top of the key, dribbling right, sprinting down the right side of the lane. Right-hand layup, she overshot it. Offensive rebound, though, Boshiers, and she stuffs it back in. Carson-Newman leads this game 41-18 with 8:08 to play in the first half. To the front court comes Daniels, bounces it to Marshall right corner. She pulls up for a jump shot, right baseline, and she drops in another one. 9 for Marshall. She's had 31 in this gym before. The lead sits at 21, and then a steal. Daniels picks the pocket of Penland, dribbles to the right side of the lane. Penland swipes it out of her hands, off of the knee of Daniels, and out of bounds. It's 40-20. They had to double check the score there after that turnover. Boshiers stopping, kicking out Penland. And Penland is called for a traveling violation. Carson-Newman, 8 turnovers already in this game. They're shooting 58% from the floor. (40-20). Carson-Newman's lead. 7:34 to go in the first half. Goldsboro throws it right into the hands of Boshiers, who goes with a spin cycle along the left side of the lane, drop steps to the right block, and stuffs it in with the right hand. 42-20. Carson-Newman's lead is 22 for the second time today. Marshall at the top of the key at the other end, misses a shot short, but she gets her own miss. Dribbles on the left block, kicks it out. Daniels, ball faking, dribbling, free throw line. Back out Marshall. She hesitates. Stops on the right elbow, pulls up for a jump shot, and spins it home. 11 for Deja Marshall. 42-22 with 7 minutes to play for it. First half, Carson-Newman on top by 20. Bird at the top of the key, throws it to the left wing. Penland a catch and shoot three-pointer. That rattles off left-hand side. Bird the offensive rebound, goes back up strong on the left block, and puts it in. Addison Bird with 10 in the ball game, and the lead back to 22, 44-22. 6:40 to go first half. Daniels into the front court. Stops there and throws it back out. Well, Bird has officially passed Kay Carter for the 28th spot on the all-time scoring list. Marshall at the other end at the top of the key drops in another jumper. This time she draws a foul. They call it on Skylar Boshiers, her first and the team's first. Well, Marshall's starting to pick up the pace. She has 13 of the team's 24 points. And with 6:29 to play in the first half, Carson-Newman's lead is at 20. Just can't quite get over that 22-point hurdle because of what Marshall's doing right now. Marshall's starting to feel it for her club. And at the free throw line, where I mentioned 54% on the year. She does not get a friendly roll this time around. Front iron, right side of the rim, backboard, front iron again, and no good. Penland dribbles all the way to the right side of the lane and airballs a three-pointer. Had a wide open look after the pull-up dribble and just airballed it. Carson-Newman continues to struggle from distance, and the Lady Eagles and Lions are tied here in the second quarter at 8 apiece. If not for the 36-16 first quarter, Carson-Newman would be tied with the Lions. But the lead is 20, 44-24, 6:20 to play in the opening half. Can Carson-Newman get back on track when we come back? We'll find out on the Eagle Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Well, Deja Marshall has put her team on her back. She is all 8 points for the Lions here in this second quarter. And that's why they've been able to stay within range here of Carson-Newman at 44-24 with 6:20 to go in the first half. Marshall inbounds the basketball over the head of Wilson to Daniels, who dribbles to the middle of the circle in the backcourt and gives it back to Marshall, who crossed to the timeline with a right-hand dribble. Marshall crossing over right to left, pulling up for a jump shot, and hits another one. She's making everything right now. She's got the first 10 for Mars Hill, now 15 in the game, and it's 44-26, 4 minutes into the second. Penland to the front court, bounces underneath for Taylor, finds a double team immediately, and a foul is whistled as Novick was coming over. But Taylor makes that move so quickly, and it's so hard to get over and get set in time. Novick called for the reach-in. With 5:56 to go in the first half, Lions leading the second quarter and have pulled within an 18-point margin. Michaela Alvey back out there replacing Skylar Boshiers. Penland, right baseline to inbound the ball. Campbell waiting, now bouncing it underneath, looking for Weichel. Weichel can't control it. It's picked up by Marshall, and she dribbles to the front court. The all-conference selection gets to the right side of the lane, and they call a hand-checking foul on Carson-Newman, and it'll go on Alvey, her first. Quality Suites of Morristown is the preferred hotel choice of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Located 10 miles from campus, Quality Suites of Morristown is the perfect place to stay when you're traveling to watch the Eagles play. Call 423-585-4000 and ask for the Carson-Newman rate. Inbound Marshall right wing, and a rare miss as she misses it short. Rebound tapped around, saved by Novick, but inbounds right to Penland. Penland dribbles to the middle of the floor, stops on the right of the circle, throws it right wing Wilson. Wilson looking underneath, lobbing it for Taylor. Bouncing it out, Penland. Bounces it right back to Taylor. Repost, puts a shot up with a left hand. Misses it short, but does draw the foul. Carson-Newman back to the free throw line. Lady Eagles missed both of their foul shots to begin this quarter, and now Taylor back to the stripe. 11 points. She's one of 3 double-figure scores already for Carson-Newman. Bird and Boshiers have added 10. And Taylor back to the charity stripe. First free throw from Lindsay up. That one's in. ShopSinEagles.com is the official online athletics store of Carson-Newman. From T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars, there's over 1,100 products to stuff your stockings this Christmas. That's ShopSinEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Taylor makes the second, and then a turnover. Marshall throws it over the head of Daniels out of bounds on the far right sideline, and a turnover for the Lions. 5:27 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman's lead is 20. It's been as many as 22, but that's been the sticking point. Taylor catches the inbound, throws to Wilson right wing, tosses it underneath the right block. Alvey, nice little shimmy shake, misses the shot short. Offensive rebound, bangs off the underside of the rim. 2 Lions hit the deck, and Penland stuffs it in with the right hand off the glass. 48-22, largest lead again, matching for Carson-Newman at 5:10 here in the first half. To the front court comes Barr. She dribbles to the right of the circle, hesitates, works along the baseline now. She gets free, puts up a tough running left-hand reverse layup. She missed it, and the rebound is deflected out of play. They say off of Weichel on the baseline. Carson-Newman plus 10 on the glass right now. 30 of the team's 48 points have come in the paint. No interior presence right now for Mars Hill, but it's been all Marshall in the second quarter. Fired out to Barr. 3 minutes, 3 points per game this year. 5 on the shot clock as Novick catches on the left wing and rattles out a long-distance three-pointer from the left wing. Rebound bounces all the way out to the top of the key. Weichel dribbles to the left baseline for a pull-up jumper, and she converts. Largest lead of the day now for Carson-Newman at 24, 50-26 with 4:35 to play first half. Daniels bobbles the basketball. Wilson comes up with it. She has to wait for help. Now lobs it to Alvey, right block. Lets a defender fly by and puts it in. Great composure by Wilson. Alvey with a solid athletic catch and a right-hand layup. 52-26. Carson-Newman doubling up the Lions. 4:15 to play in the first half. Novick dribbles across the three-point arc, then kicks it to the left corner. Now Barkley dribbles left baseline against Taylor. Shovels it out to Barr, right baseline. Kicks it out. Novick, right wing three. Front iron, backboard, and off wide left. Penland snatches the rebound down. She sprints front court. She's left alone top of the key. Gives Weichel. Now Alvey left corner. Lobbing it underneath for Taylor. It's deflected. Back to Alvey. Right back into Taylor. And then Taylor collides with Barkley, and they call an offensive foul on Lindsey Taylor. Second foul on Taylor, as Barkley did a pretty good job right there of moving her feet. Took a hard hit from Taylor, and Sydney Pierce will have to come into the game with foul trouble. 8-0 Carson-Newman scoring run to take this 52-26 lead. Marshall has still scored all 10 of Mars Hill's points here in the quarter. And a Mars Hill player other than Marshall has not scored since the 51-second mark. 12 consecutive points for Marshall, and now she's on the bench, so where did the Lions get their scoring from? Ball thrown forward for Daniel. She shovels it right back to Gilly. She's been good. Alvey deflects it off of Gilly's right sneaker. Slides out of bounds along this near left sideline. So Gilly a turnover, the freshman out of Rutherfordton, North Carolina. 52-26, 8 unanswered points for Carson-Newman. Weichel snatches the inbound. She has 11 points in the game as she crosses the timeline. Works to this right wing. Pierce is there to set the screen. Weichel doesn't use it. Dribbles down the right side of the paint and draws a hand-checking foul on Mars Hill. It's on Barr. That is her second. Team's third. Mars Hill hasn't scored in 2 3/4 minutes. Carson-Newman has 8 straight points in the last 2 minutes. And Wilson to fire it in on the right baseline. Throws it to a cutting Penland. Left block. She missed the right-hand layup, though. Perhaps a little too much momentum there. Alvey nearly a steal on the far right sideline. And instead, she's called for the foul. Second on Alvey. Team's fourth, so no foul shots yet. 3:23 to play in the first half, 52-26. Carson-Newman on top. Lady Eagles with their largest lead of the day right now. Mars Hill trying to find answers with Marshall. 15 points on the bench. Gilly, she's had a hot hand from long range. Dribbles right, stops there, hands it right back to Barr. Barr dribbles right, gets into the lane, loses the basketball, kicks it off of her left sneaker through the legs of Pierce, and out of bounds on the baseline. Turnover again for Mars Hill. That's number 16 already for the Lions. And Addison Bird will give Penland a breather with Carson-Newman on top, 52-26, having scored 8 unanswered points. Weichel catching and working into the front court now. Carson-Newman basketball, doubling up the Lions. Weichel around a Pierce screen, works for a three-pointer, left of the circle, misses it too strong. Rebound juggle, Bird there for the rebound, and they're calling a foul on Mars Hill. I'm kind of surprised they called that foul because it didn't look like there was a lot of contact. But instead they do blow the whistle, and it goes on Barkley, who picks up her second. Lions over the limit, and it sends Bird back to the free throw line. She's already hit a pair there. How about Bird? She's closing in on a double-double again. 10 points, 8 rebounds for Addison Bird. It would be the third of her career and first since January when she did it at 7th-ranked Tusculum. First free throw up. That one's in. 11 now for Bird. And she's starting to turn Corey Lindbarger into focus for the 27th slot on the all-time scoring list. Bird now within 20 points of her. Second shot is in. 54-26, a dozen for Bird. 4 double-digit scores already in the first half for Carson-Newman. Daniels has a pass deflected. They have 3 seconds to get it across the timeline. Now 1. They throw it to the right sideline. It was out of bounds. It doesn't matter. It hit a Mars Hill fan on that sideline. It would have been a 10-second violation. Would have been a turnover. I guess they go 10-second violation at the end of it all. And Carson-Newman, having scored 10 unanswered points, leads it 54-26. Mars Hill's scoring drought has hit 3.5 minutes. Marshall has the team's last 12 points, and she's on the bench. Wilson to throw it in, looking right, still looking, lobbing it to Boshiers, who just checked in. Left of the circle, tosses underneath Pierce. Puts up a little left-hand shot off the glass. Sydney Pierce showing that wide array of skill set on the post as she matures as a senior. Inbound, deflected by Wilson. Throws it in looking for Alvey. It's deflected and picked up by Gilly. She sprints to the lane, throws it to the left baseline, and Barkley, and a pretty good open field tackle by Michaela Alvey, who picks up her 3rd personal foul. Alvey just couldn't stop her momentum. And that sends Carson-Newman over the limit now. That is the team's 5th. And free throws here for Barkley. Lions are 2 of 7 at the free throw line. They have not taken advantage of opportunities at the stripe. But Barkley does sink the first. And she'll get another crack at it here with 2:23 to go in the first half. 56-27. Carson-Newman on top. Second shot from Barkley goes straight through. She makes a pair. That ends a 12-0 Carson-Newman scoring burst. And now CN has the ball, doubling up the Lions, 56-28. Alvey works to the left elbow, pulls up for a jump shot. It rattles around the rim, drops off the right-hand side, picked up by Barkley. Sprinting front court comes Gilly. Gives it to the right wing and Daniels. Daniels will set up the offense with 2 minutes to go. Mars Hill down by 28 with the ball. Barkley gets a pass from Daniels, gets into lane, a little tough right-hand runner. Doesn't go in, and there's Addison Bird. 9th rebound already for Addison Bird. 56-28, 1:45 to go first half. Boshiers on the right wing, gets inside the lane, spins, no-look pass to the right baseline. Wilson drops in the jumper. A string shredder from Abby Wilson. 58-28, 95 seconds to play first half. Lady Eagles with a basketball, are on defense, swarming the basketball. Gilly picks it up and a 10-second violation. 18th turnover for Mars Hill. Carson-Newman has 30 points off of turnovers in the first half. Lady Eagles this season are averaging 25 points off of turnovers. The season high for points off giveaways, 40 against Queens. They're in danger of doing that in the first 3 quarters today. 58-28, the lead is 30. They can get their largest lead of the day on this trip. Bird left baseline, ball fakes on a jump shot, dribbles twice, kicks it out Alvey. Ball works back to Boshiers, top of the key. Works around a Bird screen, throws it out. Wilson, right wing 3. She ripples the rope from long distance, and it's 61-28. Wilson joins the party. Carson-Newman's lead is 33 for the first time today. 1 minute to play first half. Gilly, a left wing 3, deposits another one. Swirling it home. She answers the bell at the other end. Gilly with 9. She's made all 3 of her shots. They've all come from long range. 3/4 of a minute to go first half. Wilson left side of the lane, picks up her dribble, shovels it Bird, dribbles to the paint. Tough right-hand fall away, too strong. Tapped by Alvey, picked up in the corner by Brianna Rosales. Tosses it for Gilly. Ball faking right wing, gets to the lane, throws a right-hand rifle out to Novick for a left corner 3. She converts on that one. 61-34, 20 seconds to play in the first half. Pierce on the right block, tough right-hand hook shot. Wedges it against the right side of the rim. It hops over the rim and goes into the hands of Gilly. Good close to the half here for Mars Hill. A 6-0 scoring run for the Lions. 9 seconds to play in the half. Gilly hands it off to Daniels. Daniels dribbles right-hand side. 2 seconds to play. Top of the key. Jump shot is up there. It is short, and that's how the half closed. Mars Hill closes the half on a 6-0 scoring run, but the Lady Eagles have built up a 27-point lead after 20 minutes of play. It's the largest halftime lead of the season for the Lady Eagles. 61-34 at the break. Well, the ShopSeatEagles.com halftime report coming up for you when we come back. All Lady Eagles right now, 4 players in double figures, shooting 55% from Holt. 61-34. Lady Eagles on top here at Mars Hill, looking for an 11th consecutive win against the Lions here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to ShopSeatEagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeatEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeatEagles.com. Visit today.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeAndEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose. It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopSeeAndEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Smith, right wing, three-pointers, out, it's in! Potentially a dagger for CN!
Now, back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watran.
It's all Carson-Newman right now here at halftime. The Lady Eagles in dominant fashion, led by as many as 33 in the first half, and the margin sits right now at 27 at 61-34. Carson-Newman has had a pair of 12-0 scoring runs. Lions did close the first half on a little 6-0 burst. Otherwise, it's been all Carson-Newman in this game. We take a look at the first half stats brought to you tonight by Magaha Electric. Magaha Electric has served the East Tennessee region for 40 years. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Lady Eagles 22 of 40 from the floor, 55%. 3 of 9 from long range, 33%. And 14 of 17 from the free throw line, that's 82%. Mars Hill on the other side, 13 of 37 from the field, 35%. 4 of 9 from both the three-point arc and the free throw line, 44% apiece in that area. 13 points for Lindsey Taylor, leading the way for Carson-Newman so far. A dozen points for Addison Bird, who is filling everything up. 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals on the day. Braylon Weichel has 11 points, a couple assists and a couple steals for her. Skylar Boshiers, 10 points, 6 assists, That has matched a career high for Boshier. She has 3 steals as well. 5 apiece from Penland and Abby Wilson. Michaela Alvey has 2 points and 2 rebounds, and Sydney Pierce has 3. All 8 Carson-Newman players that are healthy and in uniform have scored so far in this game. Mars Hill on the other side, they're being led in scoring by Deja Marshall, 7 of 11 from the field. She has 15 points. At one point, she scored 12 consecutive Lions points. She's the only player in double figure. Maddie Gilly, though, off the bench in 8 minutes. 9 points. She's drained all 3 of her trifecta attempts so far. 3 apiece from Goldsboro and Novick, 2 apiece from Boyd and Barkley. And that's the extent of the scoring for Mars Hill. Carson-Newman leads in the paint 34-4. Points off turnovers 33-6. Second chance points 10-6. Fast break points 19-11. And Mars Hill has more bench points, 11-10 so far. Mars Hill scored the first points of the game, but Carson-Newman came back to lead for 18 minutes and 40 seconds of play so far in this game. So all Lady Eagles so far at halftime, 61-34 at the break. When we come back, we'll update you on how things look around the rest of the league as we wind down towards Christmas break here on the Eagle Sports Network. Lady Eagles on top, 61-34 here at Holt Fieldhouse.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military. Final! I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard and thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network. If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
The Eagles Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
Halftime at Holt, all Carson-Newman here at the break. ShopCNEagles.com halftime report brought to you by the official online athletic store of the Carson-Newman Eagles, featuring more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. ShopCNEagles.com is the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Be sure to swing by now. Try to get your final stocking stuffers and big gifts for the Eagle fans in your life. Scores from around the league, and the closest tussle so far, Anderson on the road taking on Lenore Ryan, and it's a tight battle there in Hickory. 35-32, the lead right now for the Trojans. Shamika McNeil, 14 points to lead the way for the Trojans. Emily Harmon, battling her blow for blow. She has 14, and Brandy Hudson has 10 for the Bears so far. 5:42 to go in the third quarter. A really good matchup going on between those two clubs. LR shooting just 35%, trying to find a way to get some shots to fall. Maddie Dillinger, another frustrating night. No points for the freshman. She's 0 of 6 from the field, but LR is within 3 with 5:42 to go in the third quarter. Anderson on top, 35-32. Well, Newberry's hot shooting has not carried over. It's carried over to Tusculum on the other side. Pioneers have a 45-32 lead with 7:18 to go in the third quarter. Tusculum on top, shooting 45% from the floor in the basketball game. Maya Belton has a dozen. Jayla Arnwine has 12 so far in the game. Tyler Stolberg on the other side has 14, and after Courtney Virgo shot the lights out against Carson-Newman, she has just 3 right now for the Wolves, and Newberry will try its form of a comeback against the Pioneers. 7:18 to go in the third quarter. Tusculum on top, 45-32. Lincoln Memorial trying to bounce back after their loss to Mars Hill. Leads Wise 33-31 with 7:56 to go in the third quarter. Michaela Keeney has 15 points so far in the game for LMU. 36-31, 7 3/4 minutes to go in the third. And the only other score to report, Wingate leading Queens 47-28 at halftime. So that's how things look around the rest of the conference so far in this game. And Carson-Newman here, 61-34, the lead. They try to keep the pedal to the metal in the second half. We'll have that action coming up for you here on the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report, coming up next here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose. This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Into the front court, loses her dribble, kicks it out, right wing, 3 from Bergstrom is up and good! As the buzzer sounds to end the first half.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Carson-Newman leads by 27 at halftime, 61-34 at the break. Before we start the second half, we pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Eagle Sports Network. Skip Roberts is our producer today. I'm Michael Watrang sitting courtside for this contest. Carson-Newman just outside of the top 25 yet again. They're fringing right on top of that top 25 and trying to put a good close to the opening semester leading Mars Hill 61-34. Lady Eagles have dominated this series against a Mars Hill team that had lost 15 straight overall games since beating LMU on Saturday, and a team that has not won a road game in general in over 2 years. 26 consecutive road losses is the second longest drought in the country. Minnesota Crookston has lost 37 in a row. So with Carson-Newman on top, 61-34. Here to start off this third period, it'll be Mars Hill basketball. Glad you're tuning in for this broadcast. Michael Watchrank sitting courtside with what should be a fun second half of play. Carson-Newman looking to hit triple digits for the second time this year. The season high, 105 points against Queens. 61 points. They're on pace for 112 if they can get there. It'll be the first time that they eclipse 110 since November 13th, 2019. They had 111 against King. 61-34. Carson-Newman on defense as the inbound comes to Goldsboro in the backcourt. Mars Hill scored the last 6 points of the game. Goldsboro juggles the basketball, loses it. It's picked up by Taylor. Throws it forward for Weichel. Weichel, left-hand pass, right wing, Bird. Thought about a three, then gives it to Weichel. She's left wide open, right of the circle three. She tickles the twine from long range. 30-point game again. That ends a 6-0 Mars Hill run. The lead back to 30, 64-34, 9:35 to play in the third. And Carson-Newman gets some of that good offensive flow rolling. They scored 36 points in the opening quarter. Goldsboro, right of the circle, gives it out top to Novick, swings it to the left wing, Daniels. Daniels spins into the lane, tough fall away runner. It's an air ball, well wide left. It's picked up by Bird. That's a double-double for Bird, the third of her career. Penland, top of the key, throws it underneath. Great post position for Taylor, catching right underneath the hoop. All she has to do is spin over the right shoulder and throw in the left-hand layup. 66-34, 9 minutes to play in the third. Underneath, Boyd, the intended target, back onto the floor. And a foul will be whistled on Addison Bird. It's her second personal foul. Very balanced scoring for Carson-Newman. Taylor with 15, Weichel with 14, 12 from Bird, and 10 from Boshiers. Everybody, all 8 that are healthy, have scored. Inbound to Marshall, who's had a good chunk of that second quarter. Puts a shot up, and Boshiers swats it, and they call a foul on Skylar Boshiers. Second on Boshiers, and it sends Marshall to the free throw line. Looked like a clean block overall, but once Marshall landed, I think that's where Boshiers got a little bit too close to Marshall, committing the personal foul. So Marshall back to the free throw line. 1 of 3 there. She's 7-11 from the floor. First free throw up from the second team all-conference selection, and she puts it through. One more coming up as that ends a quick little 5-0 surge to start off the second half for Carson-Newman. Second free throw from Marshall, spinning it up there and barely touching the nylon on its way through. 66-36, 8:50 to go in the third. Carson-Newman basketball, Boshiers right corner. Dumps it underneath. Taylor again, wonderful post position. And all Boyd can do is try to reach in to salvage anything on this trip, and Boyd picks up her third. Boyd averaging 13 points per game this year. 38 games at Barton. Has tripled her output from her time with the Dogs. And it sends Taylor to the free throw line. She's made all 3 of her foul shots and make it all 4. Lindsey Taylor converting at a high clip here at the line for just a 52% foul shooter. 67-36, second toss from Taylor that time around. The announcer's jinx in effect as she swirls one out. Rebound into Mars Hill's hands. Daniels left wide open in the right corner, but she missed it short. Weichel snatches the rebound down in the right corner. She came over and helped side defense late. She sprints into the front court. She's left alone. Will hesitate, sprint down the right side of the lane, leap into the air, put a right-hand shot off the window as she blew past Goldsboro. 69-36, 8:20 to play in the third. Lady Eagles have matched their largest lead of the day. Goldsboro breaks the press, nearly spun the basketball out, and then Boshiers, nice little left-hand kick on a pass from Goldsboro, and she's called for the violation. Marcella inbound the ball in front of its bench. Barkley is back out there. She is going to replace Boyd in the lineup. So 69-36, 8:10 to play in the third. Goldsboro from Marcel with the ball in the royal blue uniforms. Dribbles right to left, gets down into the paint, puts a little right-hand runner up. It's hard off the iron. Rebound deflected out of bounds by Weichel as she tried to box out Barkley. Well, Weichel and Taylor are the two leading scorers for Carson-Newman. That has held true today, 16 points apiece. Addison Bird has the third double-double of her career and first since January. 20 on the shot clock. 7:59 to go in the third quarter game clock. 69-36. Another Carson-Newman drubbing of the Lions. Inbound, Marshall, right baseline. 15-foot jump shot is short. Rebound hauled in by Lindsay Taylor. That's just her third. Weichel into the front court. Cross-court pass, Penland. Catch and shoot. Left wing three, wide left. Offensive rebound, Bird. Kicks it out, Weichel. She catches. Top of the key. Three-pointer. Pure. Addison Bird, the offensive glass. Braylon Weichel, the three-pointer. And it's 72-36. Once again, Carson-Newman doubling up Mars Hill. An 11-2 start to the second half for the Lady Eagles. 6 unanswered. Marshall, right wing, trying to put an end to that. She's been a run stopper in this one. Pulls back for a jump shot, right wing, and converts. Well, Marshall having a great game again, 17 points for Deja. Taylor at the other end has a ball deflected by Barkley and picked up by Daniels, another Carson-Newman turnover. Daniels dribbles to the right wing, her team down 72-38. Carson-Newman in man-to-man defense. They forced 19 turnovers in the game. Novick dribbling right baseline, barrels into Penland. Penland pulls the chair, Novick travels, and a turnover. 6:58 to go in the third. Carson-Newman with the basketball, leading it by 34. Boshiers catching, one dribble, right corner jump shot, too strong, rebound to Barkley, and a foul will be whistled on Carson-Newman, and it goes on Taylor, who picks up her third. 72-38, 6:49 to go in the third quarter. Inbound, juggled by Boshier. She goes between the legs, drop steps, puts a shot up. It's well errant. Probably not the best shot there from Boshiers after the steal. And then they call a foul on Campbell Penland. I don't know how they call that. The official was behind Penland and didn't look like she got anything more than just maybe a slight touch of the ball. And Penland perplexed as well. 72-38, 6:43 to go in the third. Goldsboro catches the inbound and throws it to the right wing, and Daniels. Mars Hill ball down by 34. Left wing, Novick. Dribbling right. Working around a Barkley screen. Sprints down the left side of the lane. Throws it out. Goldsboro a three-pointer. Wedges against the left side of the rim. It drops out. Penland grabs the rebound. She's pirouetting out of bounds. Throws it off the backside of the backboard. And possession will stay here with Mars Hill. 6:23 to go in the third, 72-38. Sydney Pierce will give Lindsay Taylor a breather. This is one of those stat patterns. Addison Bird's on triple-double watch as well. 12 points, 11 rebounds. She has 6 assists. Inbound to Bird in the right corner. Inbound to Goldsboro. Bird guarding her. And then Goldsboro dribbles left and airmails a jumper, ricocheting off the left side of the rim. Penland dribbles front court, throws it to Weichel, top of the key. She misses a three-pointer. Offensive rebound, Bird. Throws it to Boshier. Dribbles to the paint, 2 dribbles. Right-hand shot, high off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, Pierce left block. She sticks it off the window and puts it in. Sydney Pierce, good work on the glass. Second chance points for Carson-Newman. The Lady Eagles lead 74-38 with 5:50 to play in the third. To the front court comes Mars Hill. Daniels gets a running start into the paint. Stops, puts a little floater, misses it short. A rebound into the hands of Bird. 13th board of the game for Addison Bird. She's matched a career high. Penland, right wing, thought about a three, dribbles back, throws it. Weichel, wide open, right corner three. She hits another. 22 for Braylon Weichel. She has 4 more three-pointers in this basketball game, and it's 77-38. 1:45 now for Weichel in her career as she inches closer to Kayla Marisites for the top 5 in program history. Novick down the right side of the lane, throws a shot up over the shoulder, missed it short. Rebound picked up by Pierce. Penland to the front court, throws it. Weichel, she's open again, left of the circle. Missed this one too strong, and the carom is collected by Barkley. Mars Hill basketball down 77-38 midway through the third. Novick dribbles front court, hands it off to Goldsboro, tosses it. Daniels a three-pointer, misses badly wide left, goes out of bounds, and that's how we bring ourselves to our first stoppage of the second half. 4:46 to go in the third, 77-38. Carson-Newman on top. They've outscored the Lions 16-4 here in the third quarter. And we step out for a break here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
AEC is a distributor for Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and warranted not to leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-lasting temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position. And the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Carson-Newman entered this game with just 8 players in uniform. Injuries and health issues keeping several Carson-Newman players on the bench. They should be healthy at the start of the second semester, but looking to get to the end of the first semester as healthy and with as many wins as possible, and they're in cruise control against Mars Hill in a club in which they have just absolutely throttled of late. They've won 9 straight here at home. The last 4, Carson-Newman has scored at least 99 points, and they're on that pace in this one. 4:45 to go in the third, leading 77-38. Weichel dribbles to the right corner, pulls up for a 15-foot jump shot from the right elbow. It's rattling around and out, picked up for an offensive rebound from Bird. She misses the putback. 15-foot jump shot right baseline, picked up by Marshall. She dribbles front court, stopping at the top of the key, pulling up for a jump shot. She misses it wide left. Rebound picked up by Sydney Pierce. Gives it forward to Weichel. Weichel will dribble across the timeline. Bird setting a screen. Weichel doesn't use it. Gets down the left side of the lane. Puts it in with the left hand. And one for Braylon Weichel. The whistle goes against Maddie Gilly. Weichel with 24 points in the game now. And the conference's leading scorer has a chance for a season high. 24 against Wingate for Weichel. 25 here. She makes the foul shot. 25 points for Braylon. The 34th career game in which she scored at least 20. Quickly the other way. Daniels gets to the right block. She misses the layup. Rebound picked up by Braylon. She throws it forward. Alvey to the left block. Right hand running layup off the window. 10-0 Carson-Newman run to take an 82-38 lead. And Carson-Newman has opened this quarter on a 21-4 spurt. Gilly dribbling to the left elbow for Mars Hill as the lead is swelled up to 44 points. Novick catches on the right wing. Has a screen from Barkley waiting. She crosses over to her left, and then a foul will be whistled on Addison Bird with the arm bar, and it will send Novick to the free throw line. So Bird called for the foul, and Novick to the line. 2 of 6 at the line this season. Mars Hill is 6 of 11 as a team. And Novick bending the knees, putting the shot up there, and it's too strong. Well, they're trying to stop a 10-0 Carson-Newman scoring burst. Lady Eagles have had double-digit scoring runs in every quarter of this game. Second shot is in from Novick, and the buzzer sounded. They're going to count the basket. I think if she would have missed it, they would have given her a chance for another one, as they should have. Second shot is in. 82-39, Carson-Newman on top. 3:40 to go in the third period. 36 points in the first, 25 in the second, 21 more, and a 21-5 start in the third. Weichel with the basketball, works to the middle of the floor, and dribbles to the right-hand side with Wilson, Pierce, Alvey, and Bird. Wilson right wing, throws it underneath Pierce. One dribble, shuffles it back, looking for Wilson. It's deflected and picked up by Gilly on the pilfer. Gilly to the front court, dribbles to the left wing, man-to-man defense again. Around a screen to her left, pulls up for a left baseline jump shot, and another smooth stroke from Gilly. She's into double figures now with 11. Weichel lobs forward, Alvey catching left block, puts a shot up, doesn't get it to go on the left block. Offensive rebound, Pierce, and it's taken out of her hands by Deja Marshall. Marshall to the front court with 3 minutes to go in the third. Dribbles left, pulls up for a jump shot, airballs it, and a foul will be whistled on Abby Wilson. Well, Marshall's so crafty. She gets into the body of the defender and make sure that even if she gets a little bit of separation, the defender has no other choice as they challenge the shot than to commit the foul. Marshall, 19 points, 7 rebounds, 3 of 5 at the line. She had 31 points against Carson-Newman in February of 2020. That's the most that she scored against the Lady Eagles, but she has been a wrecking crew against Carson-Newman in her career, just has never really gotten any help. Misses the first foul shot. She gets another crack at it with 2:58 to go in the third. 82-41, Carson-Newman in control. Here against the Lions, looking for an 11th straight win over Mars Hill and what would be an 18th in the last 19 tries. Second shot in for Marshall. The lead is 40. 82-42, 2:53 to go in the third. Carson-Newman ball in the front court. Wilson right wing. Dribbling left-hand side. And stopping, coming back to the right wing. Dribbles back to her left, stops at the free throw line, misses a shot shy. Rebound poked around. Penland there to snatch it away from everybody between the rings after it ricocheted out. Gives it out to Wilson. Throws it to a cutting Bird. A little step back. Free throw line jump shot is short. Offensive rebound to Pearson for the second straight possession. Has it taken out of her hands by a Mars Hill player. Marshall grabs the basketball in the front court. Stops left wing and will set up the offense for the Lions, trailing at 82-42. Marshall dribbles right, hands it off to Daniels. Wilson gets her hands in there, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Carson-Newman. 82-42, 2:14 to play in the third. All Carson-Newman right now in this game. Lions have missed 7 of their last 8 shots. They're 2 for 13 in the quarter, 15% and shooting 30% in the game. Penland across the timeline, throws it out looking for Bird. Marshall got a deflection. It comes back out to the center circle. Throws Alvey, left wing, inside Pierce, kick out, right corner. Penland a wide open 3. She misses another one short. A rebound to Daniels, and Daniels will give it back to Marshall, and here come the Lions. Down by 40 with 1:50 to go in the third. Left corner, catch and shoot three-pointer, too strong on the attempt by Hannah Chandler. Carson-Newman basketball after the rebound. Wilson to the front court. Throws it cross court. Penland again wide open. Ball fakes this time. Sprints all the way to the right block, and Campbell Penland lays in a shot off the glass with the right hand. 7 for Penland. She has 9 rebounds. Daniels in the front court for Mars Hill. 84-42. 1:25 to play in the third. Throws it to the top of the key. Gillies gets a running start to the paint. Loses the basketball as it's deflected out of play by Wilson on the back tap. 1:19 to play in the third. 84-42. All Carson-Newman right now. Gilly fires it into Marshall left corner for a jump shot. Hits the front of the rim. Ricochets off the backboard. Bounces off of the hands of Pierce before falling into the paws of Penland. Into the front court. Wilson underneath. Fires the ball from the right block to the left block. And Bird, who sticks in the layup. 14 for Bird. And it's 86-42 with 1 minute to play in the third. Mars Hill basketball in the front court. Foggy dribbling down the left side of the lane. Stops and throws it out. Daniels, right point. Daniels dribbling right around a screen. Gets shut down there. It's deflected, and Alvey will commit the foul. And she will pick up her 4th. Alvey hustling for the basketball, but kind of an ill-advised foul. And free throws coming up. I mean, she went through the body of Daniels, and it sends Daniels to the free throw line. 86-42, 46 seconds to play in the third. So Daniels at the line. Mars Hill shooting just 53% in the game. They miss another foul shot. 8 of 16 in the game now. One more from Daniels. As she bends the knees, bounces the basketball, spins it, hoists it rimward, rattles it out wide left. 16th rebound for Addison Bird, a career high for the senior from the Music City. 40 seconds to play in the third. Carson-Newman trying to punctuate the frame. Pierce right baseline, throws it Bird, left wing, wide open look at a 3. She missed it too strong. Rebound pinballs around, still loose. Alvey swats at it, able to save it in. It's being deflected again. It's picked up by Penland in the right corner. Throws it out Bird, lob underneath for Pierce, and it's deflected out of play by Marshall. Off of the entry pass. Well, that ball hit probably 7 of the 10 players on the floor's hands before it finally was caught by Penland. And with 19 seconds to play in the third, 16 sits on the shot clock. It's 86-42. Penland catches the inbound at the top of the key. Ball fakes, dribbles right down the lane, draws a foul against the Lions. They had 2 to give. That one is on Gilly, who has picked up her fourth. So fourth personal foul on Maddie Gilly. 15.9 seconds to go in the third. Abby Wilson to inbound the basketball on the right baseline. 15.9 to go. Inbound Bird, free throw line, dribbles once off of an Alvey screen, misses a shot wide right. Offensive rebound slides through the hands of a Lion player, picked up by Wilson. Gives it out to Alvey. She misses a jump shot right baseline. 4 seconds left in the period. Gilly right wing, a three-pointer. It's an air ball. Penland snatches down her 12th rebound of the game, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. 86-42, largest third quarter lead of the year for Carson-Newman. And with 10 minutes to play, all that's left is how many points can Carson-Newman rack up in this one. Lady Eagles dominating Mars Hill again, 86-42, well on their way to an 11th straight win over the Lions here on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Carson-Newman on pace for triple digits. They've scored at least 25 points in every quarter. They lead it as we enter the fourth. 86-42. They just limited Mars Hill to 8 points in the third. And a dominant effort there. It is matching the fewest third quarter points Carson-Newman's allowed this season. They go up 8 to Aiken in the second game of the year. 86-42. Carson-Newman on top off the inbound. Chandler, a wide open look from the right wing. She's left unmarked and buries a trifecta. 86-45, Carson-Newman's lead, 9:48 to play in the game. Lady Eagles just 8 healthy players, so they have to play some of the starters down the stretch. Wilson off of a screen, kicks it to Alvey. Left corner, wide open, catch and shoot three. She misses it too strong, but she gets her own miss and then gets taken out. I think she might have either stepped on a player or incidentally made contact with Barr. And it's the third foul on Hannah Barr. And Alvey, that great hustle from Alvey. You love that. Carson-Newman, 51-27 leaders on the glass. And it has been all Carson-Newman yet again. This team has just bamboozled the Lions of late. 99-61 last year. The last 2 matchups prior to that were semi-tight, 19 and 23. But before that, you had a couple 60-point wins in there for Carson-Newman. Wilson throws it out towards the midcourt stripe. Weichel has to track it down. Shovels it over to Alvey, throws it underneath for Taylor. Back out Alvey, throws it for Boshiers, tosses it in. Taylor heaves it into the seats. Well, Mars Hill, I do like their ability defensively against Taylor. They're crashing with double teams, knowing that Carson-Newman has struggled to hit three-pointers. Lady Eagles have hit 6 in this one. That snaps a drought of 5 consecutive games in which they failed to make at least 3 three-pointers. It had happened only 4 times in Mike Mincy's tenure where a team had failed to hit at least 3 threes over a span of at least 4 games in a row, and it hit 5 prior to today. Top of the key, Chandler a catch-and-shoot 3, errant wide left. Rebound bounces into the hands of Rosales. Bounce pass to the high post, and a catch-and-shoot jump shot from Foggy is too strong, and they call a foul on Carson-Newman, and it goes on Boshiers, who picks up her 3rd personal foul. Well, 3 fouls on Boshiers with 9:01 to play in the game. Carson-Newman has to put it in overdrive to get to triple digits, you would think. Time dwindling away. Gilly fires the inbound out. It's swiped out of the air by Wilson as she swats it over off of the television set in front of our right-hand side. No reaction time from Adam Cavalier or Mary Vandergriff over there. Zero reaction after that deflection. So Carson-Newman leading at 86-45, 8:57 to play in the game. Right wing, Gilly throws it out top of the key, and Chandler bounces it to Foggy, gives it right back to Chandler, who was called for a traveling violation. 23rd turnover for Mars Hill. Carson-Newman has cashed it in for 36 points. Remember, the season high is 40 against Queens. Weichel, Alvey, Taylor, Boshear's out there with Wilson, and it's Weichel splitting a double team, stopping, shoveling it inside for Taylor, and she travels with a basketball. She was so wide open, she didn't know what to do. Well, Carson-Newman has not scored here so far in the fourth. Lady Eagles in a little bit of a drought. Carson-Newman 39% shooting in the third. High volume attempts to be able to score 25 points, but they're now at 48% in the game after shooting nearly 60% in the first half. Chandler lobs to the high post. Bounce pass from Goldsboro underneath for Boyd, and she puts in a shot. Just 4 points for Boyd, who entered, averaging 13, the second leading scorer on the roster. 86-47, Carson-Newman on top. A little 5-0 start here for Mars Hill. Wilson left wing, gives it out Alvey, tosses it underneath. Taylor gets stripped by Chandler. Well, Carson-Newman just hasn't really been strong with the basketball on the blocks in this game. Gilly glides into the front court, throws it to the corner. Rosales throws it back to Gilly for a three-pointer that's too strong. And the rebound hauled down by Skylar Boshears. That is her third. Boshears with 6 assists in the game, but she takes this herself down the left side of the lane and draws a foul on Chandler. Carson-Newman has still not scored. 2 minutes and 9 seconds into the fourth quarter. They have not put points on the board. Addison Bird will replace Lindsey Taylor in the lineup with 7:51 to go in the game. 86-47. They got the scoring prowess on the floor. They just haven't put in any shots. They've turned it over 3 times in the period. Inbound to Weichel, left to the center, throws it underneath, looking for Bird, and a foul will be whistled on Boyd, her fourth, team's third. Newman will try to get to the free throw line. Into the game comes Campbell Penland. She's got a dozen rebounds, 7 points in the game. Carson-Newman hasn't had 2 players with double-doubles in the same game since February 13th, 2019. Bird was one of those 2. She catches on the right baseline, puts up a shot, doesn't get it to go. Offensive rebound juggled by Penland. She runs into Bird. Neither can grab the basketball. It's picked up by Mars Hill. Boyd at the other end, 6 in the layup with the left hand, dropping it in and drawing a foul on Abby Wilson, who commits her second. And it is a 7-0 run for Mars Hill to begin the fourth. Mike Mincy cannot be happy with his team's offensive output here in the period. Boyd at the free throw line, 92% on the year. High volume and high efficient from Boyd, who has made 37 foul shots and make it 38 on the year. She converts at the stripe. An 8-0 scoring run for the Lions. 86-50. Carson-Newman hadn't really given up a lot of scoring runs this year. This is just the 6th time this year a team has scored at least 8 unanswered. Newberry had an 8-0 run. Wingate had a 9-0 run. Lander had an 8-0 run. And Clayton State had 9-0 and 8-0 runs, and Mike Mincy is called for time. 7:29 to go in the fourth. Carson-Newman has not scored in the period, but they still lead by 36, 86-50, with 7:29 to go here as we step out for a break on the Eagle Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
86-50, Carson-Newman in control, but Mars Hill has scored 8 in a row. Lady Eagles basketball out of the timeout. Alvey spinning it out, left corner. Wilson wants a three. It's too strong. Offensive rebound picked up by Alvey. Shovels it right back to Wilson. Tosses underneath the left block. Boshiers gets to the right block, spins a shot off the glass. She puts it in and one. So really good offensive set there for Carson-Newman. More second chance opportunities. 18 offensive rebounds for Carson-Newman. They now have 17 second chance points. 88-50. Boshiers free throw up there. It is in. 13 for Sky. 89-50. Snapping a nearly 3-minute scoring drought for Carson-Newman. Alvey steps in the passing lane. Tosses it forward for Wilson. Wilson accelerates. Throws it underneath. Boshiers catches on the left side of the rim. Scoots to the right side. Puts in the shot with the right hand. 91-50. 5 quick ones for the Lady Eagles and a 41-point lead with 6:57 to go in the game. Right corner bounce pass in the hands of Rosales. Back out Goldsboro. Back to Rosales. Zone defense here for Carson-Newman. Marshall throws it underneath. Good toss there. Really good pass from Marshall to Boyd on the left block for a left-hand layup. 91-52, 6:40 to play in the game. Penland catching, shooting, top of the key three. Well wide right. Just not the shooting effort for Penland, who continues to struggle. To the front court, Marshall throws one for Boyd. Boyd juggles, throws it out for Chandler. Back inside Boyd, and she twirls up a left-hand fall-away hook shot that spins through the nylon. 91-54, 6:18 to play. Carson-Newman in control. Mars Hill's made 3 straight shots. Penland right of the circle, sprints down the right side of the lane. Stops, bounces underneath for Alvey, and a foul will be whistled on Rosales. Her first, team's fourth. Mars Hill has no more fouls to give. No, check that. They'll call it the team's 5th. And Michaela Alvey will be at the line here to shoot 2. Alvey been very good at the line so far this season. 9 of 11, 82% in her freshman year after playing softball at Lipscomb last year, on the hardwood this year, and she missed the first shot. She was an all-state selection at Jefferson County High School back in 2020. Alvey's second free throw up there, spins it home. 5 for Alvey with 5 rebounds as well. 92-54, 6 minutes to play. Right corner, Chandler catch and shoot 3, misses short. Pierce is there to haul down the glass. And then a foul whistled in the front court as Carson-Newman was throwing the ball to Wilson. Daniels bumped right into her backside. So Abby Wilson will now go to the line. Carson-Newman 18 of 23 in the game, 78%. The team averages 22 free throws per game this year. 5th in the conference, making 70%, but a lot of that is drugged down by the errancy that they had to open the season against Lander when they started 4 of 13. Second shot from Wilson swirls in. 94-54, 40-point game again. The lead's been as many as 44. 5:50 to play in the game. Daniels across the timeline with 5:47 to play in the game. Daniels looking left, throwing it to Boyd at the high post, giving it right back to Daniel. Works around the screen to her right, gives it right back out to Chandler, back to Boyd at the free throw line. Boyd looking underneath for Marshall, now will dribble left, stop there, spin back, hand it off Marshall, puts a shot up from the left elbow and rattles it in. Marshall again, 22 for Deja Marshall, 94-56. Boshiers at the other end, works along the baseline, bounces it out Alvey, catch and shoot, left wing 3, misses wide left, rebound deflects, out of play, off of Boyd on the baseline. Carson-Newman maintains possession of the ball as the shot clock recycles to 20. 94-56, 5:15 to play in the game. Carson-Newman just trying to get to triple digits now. Bird's pass on the inbound is deflected out of play by Chandler into the Carson-Newman bench. 5:14 left. Bird to throw this basketball in is Nia Clamp, the freshman from Charlotte, will replace Chandler in the lineup. 5:14 to play in the game. Lady Eagles on top, 94-56. Bird throws it to Pierce, top of the key. Pierce looks right, throws it for Boshiers. It's deflected by Chandler into the backcourt, and Boshiers will have to track it down. There's 12 on the shot clock as she walks across the timeline. Boshiers dribbling left, goes back behind the back to her left-hand side, and the legal screen set by Sydney Pierce. Her first, team's third. Well, it has not been a very good close to this game for Carson-Newman, shooting 38% in the second half. 8 points here in the fourth quarter. Mars Hill outscoring Carson-Newman 14-8. To the front court come the Lions as Daniels has it right wing. Throws it out top Marshall. Ball fakes, looks underneath, crosses over and throws it out. Chandler heaves up a deep three from the left wing. It misses short. Rebound deflects off of Pierce. Picked up by Clamp. She throws it into the hands of Alvey. Alvey with a pilfer. Fires it to Bird across the timeline, lobbing it underneath. Pierce a catch and a layup on the right block. 96-56 with 4.5 to play in the game. Carson-Newman by 40. Daniels to the front court. Crosses over, throws it. Alvey was in the passing lane. Would have been a layup at the other end, but she deflected it out of play as she couldn't control it. And it brings us to our final pause in play. 96-56. 4:23 to play in the game. We step out for a break here. All Lady Eagles now. Can they get to 100? We find out when we come back on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
96-56. Carson-Newman dominating Mars Hill. Lady Eagles en route to a 11th consecutive win over the Lions. Carson-Newman has won by at least 19 in each of the last 10 and by an average of 46 of late. 96-56. Clamp working down the right side of the lane and has her shot swatted by Pierce. Pierce picks it up, gives it to Alvey. Alvey sprints front court between the rings to set up the offense. Throws it to Bird left of the circle. Bird with a double-double in her pocket today as she's put up 14 points, 16 rebounds. Boshears in the paint, throws it where it's deflected by Boyd. Picked up by Bird, throws it to Boshears. Free throw line jump shot, splashes it home. 98-56, 3:50 to go in the game. Daniels into the front court, accelerating to the right block. Now bounces back out into the right corner and hands it off Marshall after a couple dribbles on the right wing. Marshall pulling up for the jump shot, right wing. It's too strong. Alvey hustling down the rebound, her 5th board of the day. With Carson-Newman 2 points away from triple digits, Alvey to bring it across the timeline. Sprints down the left side of the lane, throws it underneath for Pierce, puts a shot up that is a foul on Boyd, and that should be the 5th on Zayna Boyd. Frustrating day for Boyd at the beginning, but she picked up the pace in the second half. 11 points in the game on 5 of 7 shooting. But she's Dairy Queened with 3:28 to go in the game. And Sydney Pierce back to the line. She made her first foul shot of the year in this game as she has 7 points and 7 rebounds. First free throw is wide right as she missed it short. 98-56, 3:28 to play in the ball game. Who gets the shot that gets Carson-Newman to triple digits? Assuming that they can get there and don't go on a drought. Mars Hill leading the quarter, 14-12. As Pierce misses the second, she misses a pair. Continues her struggles at the free throw line. 3:24 to go in the game, 98-56. Mars Hill basketball down by 42. Marshall around a screen from Barkley. Barkley sets another one as Marshall dribbles to her right-hand side. Now we'll hand it off to Daniels, who bumps into Marshall. Daniels dribbles, pulls up for a right wing three-pointer, misses it badly. Off the backboard, off the left side of the rim. Alvey there for a career-high matching 6th rebound of the game. Bird catches on the right wing. Bird will dribble right, goes between the legs, kicks it out Penland. Penland thought about a three, just not a lot of confidence out there right now. As she throws it out, as she dribbles underneath the bucket, throws it to Alvey, who swirls around a three-pointer. Rebound into Pierce's hands, kicks it out Penland. 2:40 to go. Carson-Newman ball ahead, 98-56. Bird will catch at the top of the key off of a pass from Pierce and splash the jumper, and the Lady Eagles into triple digits. for the third consecutive home matchup against the Lions. 100-56, second time this year the Lady Eagles hit 100. Penland catching, left wing. She wants a three, misses it again. Campbell Penland, 1 of 8 from long distance in this game. She needed that three to get a double-double for the first time in her career. 2:10 to play in the game, 100-56. Carson-Newman by 44. Barkley at the top of the key will sprint around to her left-hand side and throw it to the corner. Marshall dribbles to the left block, double clutches, draws a foul, sticks it in off the glass, and one. Pierce commits her second foul. Carson-Newman has been in triple digits, and now 4 of the last 5 home games against Mars Hill. The only difference is a 99-point affair in February. Otherwise, been all Carson-Newman here at home, 100-58. Free throw is missed by Marshall. It pings around, picked up by Wilson, right sideline. She sprints into the front court to the right wing, throws a backdoor pass looking for Alvey that's deflected out of play by Marshall. 100-58. All Carson-Newman in this game, but they haven't shot the ball well and have turned the ball over in the second half. 41% shooting in the second half. 8 turnovers as well. Inbound to Bird, left elbow, throws it underneath Pierce. Has a shot partially blocked. It's picked back up by Pierce. Throws it out to Alvey. Alvey behind the back dribble. Throws it Bird. Free throw line jump shot, wide right. Another good look, but Pierce taps it out. Picked up by Wilson. Gives Penland one dribble. Three-pointer up. Misses it badly again. Rebound in the right-hand corner for Chandler. Well, Penland just really struggling from distance in this game. She's been good inside of the arc, just can't hit a three. 100-58. Marshall in the lane. Rising and dropping it in. 26 for Deja Marshall. And Carson-Newman's lead back down to 40, 100-60. Wilson right wing, throws it underneath Pierce. Works around a defender, misses the layup, but does draw the foul as Barkley was handcuffing Pierce. And Sydney will go back to the free throw line. Carson-Newman 20 of 27 at the stripe in this game. So Pierce back to the free throw line, 7 points, 1 of 4 at the line. She makes the first foul shot. 8 points for Pierce. She has 9 rebounds as well. There's a few players right now to keep an eye on whether or not they can get into a double-double range. Second shot missed from Pierce, and the rebound picked up by Kendall. Into the front court comes Mars Hill, trailing at 101-60. Gilly at the free throw line puts the shot up, puts it in. Gilly with 13 as we hit a minute to play. 101-62, 55 seconds to go in this game. Bounce pass underneath for Pierce. Tried to kick it out. It's deflected by Chandler and picked up by Gilly. Gilly sprints into the front court, left to right, throws it to the left corner. Chandler a three-pointer, missed short. Alvey there to pull down another one. That's her 7th rebound of the game. Throws it forward for Wilson. Wilson 4-on-2 the other way. Throws it to Bird, left corner. 15-foot jump shot, missed it. Offensive rebound would have been Pierce's, and she potentially could have had a double-double. Instead, they call an offensive foul as Pierce barreled into the backside of the defender. Well, not a very good close to this game for Carson-Newman at all. They've missed 5 straight shots, have had plenty of clean looks, but with just 8 healthy players on the floor, Carson-Newman shooting just 37% in the second half. I think the clock started before the ball was touched. So they have to reset here. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, laser-focused on your success. And the clock started to run again. And with 101-62 here in the fourth quarter, second time we got to restart this thing. Had a half minute to go. Could have been out of here by now, but a couple clock malfunctions. And we'll have to get a little break here to make sure that we can reset this thing. 101-62. Carson-Newman on top. 31.3 seconds to play in the game. Inbound comes to Gilly, and the clock starts on time, and we're ready to roll here for the final possession for Mars Hill in this game. Right corner, dribbling into the paint, pulling up for a jump shot, missing it short. was Blake. Bird with a rebound, and Carson-Newman with the basketball, leading it 101-62. 10 seconds to play. Wilson will dribble it out. Carson-Newman will secure a 11th straight win over Mars Hill. The final score will be 101-62 here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Carson-Newman wins yet again at home. They crest triple digits for the second time this season, and the Lady Eagles win it by a final margin of 101-62 here from Holt Fieldhouse. Lady Eagles win it by 39, and we're back to wrap things up here from Mossy Creek on the Domino's postgame report. A terrific effort from Carson-Newman here tonight. The final score, 101-62 here from Holt, as you stay tuned here for the Domino's postgame report here on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The game's over, but we're just getting warmed up. The Domino's postgame report starts in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network.
Bird steps into a three-pointer. She connects at the other end.
Your stats breakdown, a conversation with Mike Mincy, and player interviews are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watfrag.
Carson-Newman absolutely dominates Mars Hill tonight. And the Lady Eagles finish off the Lions by a final score of 101-62. here this evening, and the Lady Eagles pick up the victory, and Carson-Newman coasts away with the win over the Lions here tonight inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Welcome back to Holt Fieldhouse for this contest as we wrap things up on the Domino's post-game report. Carson-Newman in control throughout in this one, and the Lady Eagles finish this one off by a final margin of 101-62. We start with today's AEC electrifying play of the game, brought to you by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Service you can trust, value you can depend on. We're AEC, the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. So many good moments in this game, but Carson-Newman was so good in the first half at defending, turning over Mars Hill, and that's exactly what happened. 7:36 to go in the opening half. Carson-Newman ahead by 20, and Skylar Boshiers provides us with today's AEC electrifying play of the game, brought to you by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. 40-20, Carson-Newman's lead, 7:34 to go in the first half. Goldsboro throws it right into the hands of Boshiers, who goes with a spin cycle along the left side of the lane, drop steps to the right block, and stuffs it in with the right hand. 42-40. That is today's AEC electrifying play of the game, brought to you by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. After all, you're not just a utility customer, you're a co-op member. Well, excellent showing for Carson-Newman overall here tonight. The Lady Eagles winning this basketball game by a final score of 101-62. As we wrap things up, let's take you through the statistics in this basketball game. Carson-Newman overall on the day, 37 of 81, 46% from the floor, 6 of 24 from three-point range, 25%. Still can't find that three-point shooting stroke in this contest. Carson-Newman 21 of 29 at the free throw line on the day as well for the Lady Eagles in this game. That is 72%. Braylon Weichel leads the way for Carson-Newman, 25 points for her on the day. She goes 8 of 15 from the field in the contest. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, a couple steals as well for Braylon Weichel. Addison Bird flirted with a triple-double in this game. What a game for Bird. 16 points, 18 rebounds, 8 assists. Bird blows up the stats in this one. Pretty special effort there for the senior. Career-high 18 boards in the ball game. Blew past her previous career high of 13. She also added a career high with 8 assists, had 6 assists as her prior career best. 17 points from Skylar Boshier. She added 6 assists in the game. Lindsey Taylor, 16 points, 6 of 8 from the floor, calmly and coolly for Lindsey Taylor. Those were the 4 double-figure scores for Carson-Newman. Sydney Pierce off the bench, 8 points and a career high, 9 rebounds in this game. 7 points from Campbell Penland, a career high, 12 boards for her. 7 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds for Abby Wilson. 5 points, 7 rebounds for Michaela Alvey, and that wraps up Carson-Newman's overall stats in this game. Mars Hill on the other side, 24 of 73, 33%, 5 of 23 from deep, 22%, 9 of 19 from the free throw line, 47% on the day. Deja Marshall with 26 points in the game, 8 rebounds to go along with those numbers. Maddie Gilley, 13 points in the game. She adds 3 boards on the day, 5 of 7 from the floor, 3 of 5 from three-point range in the game. 11 points for Zayna Boyd in 14 minutes, but she fouled out. The team's second leading scorer with those issues fouls out in the basketball game. Otherwise, nobody had more than 4. Novick with 4, 3 from Goldsboro, 2 from Barkley on the day. Carson-Newman, 22nd chance points, 40 points off of turnovers, 25 assists on 37 made field goals in the game. So the Lady Eagles win this basketball game by a final score of 101-62. Carson-Newman riding high. They've won 5 straight. We'll preview their next matchup. Also give you a look around the league as well when we finish things up here on the Domino's postgame report. The final score once again, Carson-Newman 101, Mars Hill 62 here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Building a new home? AEC can help. Build an all-electric home with an electric heat pump, an electric water heater, an electric range, and an electric washer and dryer. AEC's certified energy inspector will provide expert advice during construction and a complete home inspection upon finish. Before the drywall is in place, call AEC at 865-719-8322. AEC. We're power with purpose. We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
More player interviews and stats come your way in 60 seconds when the Domino's postgame report continues on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices. Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Carson-Newman crushes Mars Hill. The final score in this game tonight, 101-62 here from Holt Fieldhouse. The Lady Eagles dominant again against the Lions. Fourth time in the last 5 home meetings against Mars Hill in which Carson-Newman has put up at least triple digits, and the Lady Eagles will wrap up the first semester. Tough matchup on Saturday, traveling to Gaffney to take on the Limestone Saints in a gym in which Carson-Newman lost last season. Do they get revenge this year? Adam Cavalier standing by. Men's game coming up here in a moment. 101-62 the final score. Once again, Carson-Newman thrashes Mars Hill. The men's game coming up next here on the Eagles Sports Network.